If you want to see sword fights with kings and knights, you should definitely watch our picks for the best medieval movies.
I am risking my life for you.
You are risking my life so you can fight your enemy and save your pride.
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Kingdom of Heaven.
What?
It seems years since I've seen a woman eat.
Truly.
Kingdom of Heaven is a 2005 epic historical drama film directed by Ridley Scott and stars Orlando Bloom, Eva Green, Jeremy Irons, David Thewlis, and Liam Neeson. This epic and violent tale of life and death explores the morally conflicted time of the Crusades in Jerusalem. Still in grief over his dead wife, village blacksmith Balian joins his estranged father on a mission to find salvation. But on the way, he gets in trouble with greedy kings, beautiful women, and horrifying violence.
Come on!
Number 9. The King.
King of England.
The King is a 2019 historical drama film directed by David Michaud and stars Timothée Chalamet, Joel Edgerton, Sean Harris, Lily Rose Depp, Robert Pattinson, and Ben Mendelsohn. Hal, a temperamental prince and reluctant heir to the English throne, has turned his back on royal life and lives among the people. But when his brutal father dies, Hal is crowned. He must navigate palace politics, the chaos and war his father left behind, and the emotional chains of his past life, including his relationship with his mentor.
You and I fight one man on one man. We fight in our army's stead. If I lose, my men will leave this place forthwith and forever.
Number 8.
How dare you speak to me this way?
What if I lose? I begged you to find another way, and now I might be burned alive.
The Last Duel is an epic historical drama film directed by Ridley Scott and stars Matt Damon, Adam Driver, Jodie Comer, and Ben Affleck. Based on the true story of France's last trial by combat in the Middle Ages, this epic tale not only delivers action, but also offers thought-provoking drama and social conflict. With its director's return to sword fights and tales of honor and blood, we witness how friends become deadly rivals as their fight for the same woman is told in multiple points of view.
I will not be patronized by this squire who lies about court, waiting to be fated with gift.
Number 7. Henry V.
That the powers we bear with us will cut their passage through the force of France.
No doubt, my liege, if each man do his best.
I doubt not that.
Henry V is a historical drama film directed by Kenneth Branagh and stars him alongside Paul Scofield, Derek Jacobi, and Ian Holmes. Perhaps one of the most breathtaking Shakespeare adaptations ever put to the big screen, Henry V centers on its brave yet ruthless titular figure, who is determined to unite two kingdoms and win a war that is doomed to be lost. As we build up to one hell of a bloody battle, greed, and the search for an honorable reputation will decide the outcome of this honest tale.
If little faults proceeding on distemper shall not be winked at, how shall we stretch our eye when capital crimes, chewed, swallowed, and digested, appear before us?
Number 6. The Name of the Rose.
He jumped. Adzo, are you paying attention?
Yes.
The Name of the Rose is a 1986 Italian-German-French historical drama directed by Jean-Jacques Annaud and stars Sean Connery, Christian Slater, and F. Murray Abraham. This story of truth and lie, as well as ego and belief, follows several monks in the 14th century who are ordered to investigate a mysterious death that had occurred in an abbey. Using his powers to identify the suspected murderer, Monk William is soon set on a hard test when his nemesis is sent to observe his investigations.
You mean that he committed suicide?
Yes. Why else would someone go up there at night in the middle of a hailstorm? Certainly not to admire the landscape.
No.
Number 5.
Favor for favor. Do remember.
I am your servant, my lord. All that I have is yours.
Becket is a historical drama film directed by Peter Glenville and stars Richard Burton, Peter O'Toole, and John Gielgud. An alliance will burn in this classic tale of betrayal and honor. As the king forges a bond with a court facilitator, hopes are high that he will serve according to the king's selfish and cruel will. But when he decides to do otherwise, a rivalry begins that will ultimately end in a dramatic showdown between the two men, going beyond just their two reputations.
Tell me if you care for her or not. I said favor for favor, and I asked for your word.
And I gave it to you.
Number 4. The Lion in Winter.
The richest woman in the world. She owns the Aquitaine, the greatest province in the continent, and beautiful as well. She was, you know.
The Lion in Winter is a historical drama film directed by Anthony Harvey and stars Peter O'Toole, Katharine Hepburn, and Anthony Hopkins. This epic and bit-topped tale of palace intrigue did not only introduce legendary actor Hopkins to the cinema screen, but prove that its historical themes are fresher than ever before. As Christmas in 1183 comes closer, a long-ruling king must find a new successor for his throne. Not so easy with 3 sons that would all like to claim the power for themselves.
That's a one strand askew. Nothing in life has any business being perfect. If I say you and I are done, we're done.
Number 3.
Varför kan jag inte döda Gud inom mig? Varför lever han vidare inom mig på ett smärtsamt och förödmjukande sätt?
The Seventh Seal is a Swedish historical fantasy film written and directed by Ingmar Bergman and stars Gunnar Bjornstrand, Bengt Eckerott, and Max von Sydow. Narratively bold and visually impeccable, The Seventh Seal marks the world of cinema as the rise of one of its greatest masterpieces. When a traumatized knight returns from his crusade to find his home in the hands of the Black Death, he dares death himself to play a game of chess which will define his fate and the fate of those he loves.
Numera lever jag i en spökvärld, innesluten i mina drömmar och fantasier.
Och trots det vill du inte dö?
Jo, jag vill.
Vad väntar du på?
Jag vill ha vetskap.
Number 2.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail is a 1975 comedy film directed by Terry Gilliam and Terry Jones and is written and performed by the Monty Python Comedy Group. This cult movie has not lost any of its incredible charm over the decades, to say at least. Originating in the masterful minds of the Monty Python Comedy Group, The Holy Grail follows King Arthur in a dark middle-age world but frames it through the style of a modern murder investigation. On the hunt for the Holy Grail, nothing could be more absurd than this adventure.
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left.
Yes, I have.
Look!
Just a flesh wound.
Look, stop that!
Chicken! Chicken!
Look, I'll have your leg. Right!
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Overside! I will not. You must retreat, or prove your worth in the test of arms under the eyes of God. Then may he give me the strength to unhorse you and send you with one blow back across the sea. Then come across, sir.
Jeff, what? Did she see me?
Yes, she saw you.
Did she see me take the hit?
Yes, she saw you take the hit.
Or was she concerned?
It was dreadful. Her eyes welled up. It was awful.
Are you saying you wish to relinquish that claim?
I'm saying we need to set aside our rivalry and win back our country. Then we can decide who wears the crown. Us. Not Edward. John, between us, we could raise 20,000 men.
Number 1.
You've come to fight as 3 men. And 3 men you are.
Braveheart is a 1995 epic war film directed by Mel Gibson, who portrays William Wallace. The film also stars Sophie Marceau, Patrick McGoohan, and Catherine McCormack. This piece of historical fiction is based on the story of Wallace leading the Scots in the First War of Scottish Independence against King Edward I of England. History has a way of remembering those who bleed for freedom rather than those who beg for mercy. And this story has us rooting for Wallace as he revolts against the Emperor over the injustices that incurred under his regime.
I am William Wallace. And I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.